So hello, what is up people? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So today we're gonna be talking about this. The Osmo Mobile 3 and the creative ways you can go about it and the modes which are there in this gimbal. So let's get right into it. To operate the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, you will need to install the DJI Mimo app into your smartphone. DJI Mimo app expands your capabilities to a whole new level. You can get as creative as you want with the gimbal, and in today's video we'll be finding out the different modes which are there in the DJI Mimo app, which is similar for the Osmo Mobile 3 as well as the newer Osmo Mobile 4. So there are 4 modes mentioned in the DJI Mimo app, that is follow mode, tilt lock mode, FPV mode and the spin shot mode. Follow mode is the default mode in which the app opens up every time. So what the follow mode does is it will replicate all your movements. So if you pan left, right, up, you pan down, basically what it will do is it will follow all your movements left, right, up, down except for roll. If you try to roll, it won't be moving because this is what all the people will commonly use. It will follow most of your movements, and it is one of the very handy moves of the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 or 4. You can get very creative with it. You can pan left and right. You can, if your object is moving slow or you want to take walking shots, you can take great walking shots. Now the reason why the roll axis is locked and the roll axis doesn't move in the follow mode is because we generally walk and use the follow mode. So if this tilt is locked, it will give us a more stable video, stable footage, and that is the reason why this is locked. And one more thing, with the follow mode you can go underslung mode using like this. If you want to go really low onto the ground, you can go like this, like so. Now the next mode which is there in the DJI Mimo app is the tilt lock mode. What the tilt lock mode does is it will pan left and right, but what it will do is it will lock the tilt axis. If you can see, it will not tilt, it will keep the camera stationary. So if you have some pushing in, if you have some pushing in shots, like you're pushing in from here, so it makes it very easy. You can get really smooth push in shots with this mode. Push in or pull out. It is very handy for push in, pull out shots, as the pan is moving, the pan tilt is on, but the tilt is locked. So this is the tilt lock mode. The next mode on the gimbal app is FPV mode. Now FPV stands for first person view. So basically what this mode will do is it will copy all your movements. So if you pan left and right, it will follow. If you tilt up and down, it will follow up and down movements, and it will also follow your roll movements. So this is basically if you want to shoot a first person view shot, like if you want to show the audience what you are seeing, the way you are seeing, this mode can be used to create very nice shots. FPV, very nice first person view shots. You can get very creative with these shots. If you want to show something from a very unique angle, you can use this, but make sure you don't use it too much, otherwise the person who is viewing the video will get a terrible headache. And it is not very good also to use this mode very often for various shots. Now the last mode in the DJI Mimo app is the spin shot mode. Now what the spin shot mode will do is you can activate the roll axis with your joystick. So you can take really creative spinning shot videos. So though the movement is not 360, it is limited, it ends here. So it's, for example, it starts from here, goes all the way till here. I mean, this is the only area till which it can spin. So well, the spin axis is not 360, that is a downside, that is a bummer, but despite that you can get very creative, very useful shots you can take. It is just based on your creation. I mean, this gimbal and the Mimo app offers a lot of modes as in 4 modes, and you can create a lot of creative videos using only these 4 modes. Now apart from these 4 modes, there are 2 more modes in the gimbal which are not mentioned in the app. The first one is all axis lock mode. So all you have to do is, there's a trigger right here, so you press the trigger and all the motors are locked. So see, you see I am panning, I'm moving front and back, I'm rolling, the gimbal stays as it is. So this mode is useful when you have to take really steady shot of something and you have a lot of obstacles in your path. So you can freely move your hand while getting the ultimately smooth shot, because as you can see, it doesn't move, it is rock steady. Another mode which is not there in the app is the sport mode. So now to get into the sport mode, all you have to do is you have to press the trigger twice and hold. So by holding this, you enter into the sport mode. Now what the sport mode does is it follows your movements very quickly. The gimbal becomes extra responsive. So this mode can be used to capture very fast action that is going on. If you're recording a child running, if you're recording a vehicle moving very fast, or anything that is moving very fast, if you want to capture, you can capture it with the sport mode. Now there is one more useful tip with the Osmo Mobile 3. Now let's say you are in follow mode and you moving your gimbal and you're not quite getting the shot, and you want to get the gimbal to the center. I mean, it is not quite in the center. So all you have to do is press the trigger twice, and what it will do is it will get the camera in position. So you're taking different various weird shots, and this is not in position right now. This is a bit tilted. So all you do is this, and it centers itself. So this comes quite in handy when you want to refresh or restart your shot quickly. This is very nice. There is one more control over here. If you can see the button, this is for the zoom, this is for zoom in, and this is for zoom out. There is a joystick here which you can use. You can use the joystick. There is a joystick here which you can use. You can basically use the joystick to control the movements of the gimbal. There is a mode button and a record start stop button. This is the USB-C charging port, and there is something else also interesting. There is a USB. Now there is a USB port here which you can use to charge your smartphone in case you are running out of battery and you just want to get that shot. So though I don't recommend charging your entire phone with this, because this is a gimbal and it has a very small battery, but then just to add in a little more battery life to your phone before it dies can be useful. This is a very useful gimbal, very nice. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope I have justified all the modes. If you have any questions regarding the Osmo Mobile 3 and the Osmo Mobile 4 as well, because all the modes are similar and the way the gimbal works is similar, So if you have any questions or queries related to the gimbal, you can drop down your question in the comment section below and I'll answer all your questions. So that's it from me for now. I'll see you in the next one.